stuff. Or actually, it'd probably be more than 20, but I'm happy to go with 20 because I think you're going to fail and crash, and I'll torture you with more rolling. Because magic sucks a cock here now. Because normally it's one roll every 10 minutes of you going fly, 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 fly. And you want to go faster so you can shadow walk quicker. But on the other hand, oh wait, no, it wouldn't be 20. Because if you're, okay, Chris, if you don't mind crashing and killing everybody at high speeds, then you could really cut down the number of fucking rolls you're making. If you wanted to go 80 kilometers an hour, right, then you would be down to 6 rolls. But if you fail one, you guys go. Would you like to do that instead?
Sure. Well, hold on. I'm going to try something first.
Oh.
Yeah, can I see? Does that go up from anywhere now?
Wait a minute. What's this on?
Alter Tech Magic? Oh, no. I'm inside in the zone. Never mind. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't that for making your own fucking pocket shadow thing that you're building there?
No.
What's
that's
it?
That's to give me a plus in here. Let me get this.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing here.
Right. Alter Tech Magic. The length of time it takes. Okay, so.
Where did this come from? I mean.
I think this is a pattern power.
I think it's it could be a pattern power, or it could be a make your own zone power. Amber powers.
It doesn't work close to amber, pattern, or the quartz, and the PC and the shadow the PCs normally hang out at. And I forgot about that last part. So. Yep.
Actually, it may work for a short time here. Let me see. This is by. Oh, I found it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Even if it doesn't work, you crit.
True. No within a pocket shadow. This is a pocket shadow. Or no, this is not a pocket shadow. This is a something. I'll tell you what. Yeah, for the amount of time to get out of this shadow, it'll be willpower times 4 instead of willpower times 3. But since you crit, you have three different choices. You can either go to the artifact node, which is the almost the top, not quite the top, but almost the top of the pattern tree.
I have that.
You already have that one? Artifact node? Okay. Yep. Or you could alter tech magic of miscellaneous shadow easier or harder by 2 degrees. Or use remote servants to infiltrate a warded shadow pocket. Example, the gnomes.
I'll take that just because it's hilarious.
Okay, warning, it is useless without item creation.
Item creation?
Making your own artifact. You'd have to make an artifact that is sentient and can wander around like the garden gnomes. Still want it?
Yeah, because something else might come from it, so.
And here you go, you get it, and discover no, nothing else comes off of that one. So please make a note of it. But it is one of those weird little fucking quirky powers that someday may kick in and allow you to buttfuck Blaze again in some new horrible way when he just keeps finding garden gnomes in his goddamn room or something. So, right now, I need 6 willpower times 4 rolls as you warp reality a bit around you.
Six.
Yeah, if you fail in one of them, everybody's going to take substantial damage, even though they're belted in as you slam into the ground.
Yep.
Looks like you guys are, after about 11 minutes, the car fucking slams into the ground, giving everybody substantial damage. Let me pull up the damage table here so I can figure out how substantial damage is. It may or may not destroy the car as well. Let's see. But you did get 10 minutes out of town. And that ain't nothing.
40 gold pieces.
Yeah, money comes and goes, but in the hands of somebody like this, it goes very quickly. Let's see. With seatbelts, everybody roll a d8 damage on yourself. It's half and half. And Chris, after you get done rolling damage on yourself, everybody's taking minor damage. Kinley, how's your damage? Oh, D8. Sorry, yeah, it's adjusted by your armor. So, Chris, if you want to re-roll that too, with a smaller dice, you're welcome to.
Of course.
All right, yeah. Kinley seems to be hurt the worst. Now,
not really, because the armor took the 3 points.
Oh, good point. And you hear from the back seat. And by the way, he's like kind of laying partially on his side because the horns are fucking huge and it's not a convertible. Okay, Chris, give me a luck roll. Lower is better. This is how fucked up is my car? Is it still flyable? The answer is... You have to roll dice.
I did,
Rocket, go now.
Oh.
It's got a massive delay.
Let me see if that API tree thing will help.
There you go.
API scripts. Vroom. Restarting API sandbox. So you made your luck at just barely a success. Okay, we'll do this. Your car has 20 hit points. Roll a d10 on your car you would like low. It's that kind of day. Your car is half dead. This is where a healed vehicle or steed would come in. So you then wish to take back off and continue trying this madness course?
Can I try to fix it?
You have no tools, you have no parts, you have no hope. If you had the master mechanic card, I would say yes. Otherwise, I would need a jury rig at a quarter to use vines and wood and shit like that to try to fix your car.
Didn't quite make it.
If you'd fucking made it, I'd give you a Barney Rubble looking fucking car. Wood supports holding up. Right, he's got like vines and shit on the car. It's looking weirder and weirder as you go. Okay, Chris, so you've still got to make 5 more rolls to get 1 attempt at shadow walking, and you're pretty sure that the R2 may survive their thing. You notice that the glass of the back seat has got a hole with a horn sticking out of it from the last collision. Fortunately, I'm just doing the first fail as opposed to waiting for the double aught. So, right, everybody roll the same amount of damage on themselves as last time. You can adjust for armor if you'd like, Chris.
1 real, 1 stun.
And then you can roll another luck roll for the car. Right.
I shapeshift into a bone demon.
Right. Give me sandy rolls from you. Everybody give me sandy rolls unless you have shapeshifted demons maxed out.
Gotta get out of this car. What's the damage?
I believe it's D8, Kinley. Does it max at 16?
Yeah, D8.
Cool.
2.
All right. Everybody takes 1 except for Rust Monster, who takes 2, goes toward... that
Demon
and
form,
right, the cow armor disappears when you become the bone demon because the bone demon is not the same shape as you. Just FYI, your possessions are gone, and you're like, rah! Okay,
Still hilarious.
It is, and right, you hear roaring and shit from the back seat. Bone demon shredding the car in the back. But since you made your luck roll at half, roll a d6 damage on your car, and then you can try again. You've still got to make 5 rolls or total out this piece of shit. Got to.
5.
Shows, what?
4 more rolls now? No, 5. 5 more rolls?
Well, did you roll the damage yet on the car?
Oh, wait. That's a D10, right?
No, that's
D6.
Well, would you like to re-roll the d6
No.
that I said it was this time since you made your luck roll at half, or stick with d10?
I'll take the 2.
All right. The car has 8 hit points left. You've still got to make 5 rolls. It shows the guy watching with binoculars, and he goes, told him the magic is no good anymore.
1.
Vroom.
Fucking done.
It shows like a family
done.
coming into town. It's like, Papa, I'm so hungry. Don't worry. They'll have work for me there. Papa, what's it? Oh, Jesus.
One more point of stun.
No, this is a fumble, guys. There's different damage for the fumble.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much everybody's going for double what they were last time in dice size. So if you're rolling a D8 before, it's 2D8. If you're rolling D3, it's up to D6. If you're rolling D4, it's up to D8.
Okay, that's 5, which is
So my 1.
6, 3, and 3.
Rawr, says the bone demon in the back. The family fucking failed their survival roll, and they're just the wagon's on fire, the car's on fire, you're on fire.
I throw the fuck keys at it, whatever. Okay.
You guys get out. Hey, you're 10 minutes outside of town.
Cool.
You begin walking. It just shows us fucking burning wagon wheel go by.
Let's just walk to Burlington.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Does anybody have survival other?
Yes.
I need a roll on that to get food and water on the way because you're going through the California desert and it sucks ass here.
Does everybody get a roll?
Sure, if they want. Otherwise, they can just look at you with accusing eyes if you fail to bring them water.
You said desert. Is a survival desert more appropriate?
You could use desert if you'd like. It's not a really harsh desert.
Crit.
Okay, yeah.
I turn into the avatar of death.
Okay, everybody give me a sanity roll as Kinley has found a new
man,
way.
You know?
I'm trying to heal myself.
Yeah, all right.
It's the only way to do in this bloody stupid no magic zone. Yeah.
All right, 1 point to me. What is
Yeah.
that in? Avatar?
Avatar.
Avatar. Yeah. All right.
Is there crit?
He's like, rawr, rawr. Nothing's working for him. Oh,
Don't try to drink me. I turned into.
all right. He turns into water. You guys stick your straws in him. Everybody give me a sanity roll unless you got Avatar maxed out.
Success.
1
One
point
more
at a time.
point. You're going to give me a level 2 insanity, guys. Could you cut it the fuck out?
Right. You guys plunge straws into Doc Fulton and drink him dry.
Hey, I got water. I crit that shit.
Yes,
Don't need to
but
do that.
you can suck him to death and then they won't cause you any more sanity loss, will they?
Oh, how
Great.
much? No.
Do I get anything off of that, by the way?
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. That was Avatar form.
Mm-hmm.
Please hold. Fucking PCs. What do you guys do while you're going through desert? We make each other crazy. Okay.
That's what you do.
Are they completely crazy yet? No. The one of them's still clinging on. I turn into a ghost. Fuck you. Ah. Do you have any shred of sanity left? Just a shred. I turn into a horrible human. Okay, Avatar. Okay, with Avatar, you can either go. You've already got new human form. Do you have Avatar twice a day?
No.
Okay, you can now fuck with Russ twice every day.
Nice.
Make a note that nothing else comes off of Avatar. The only way to get anything else off that is if you create your twice a day Avatar.
Gotcha.
So that means you're going to have to practice on Russ. Because if you're losing him sanity, it's not skill whoring. It's just good, clean fun.
What happened in the game, Russ? I became an NPC. Why, Russ?
Kinley thought it was funny. And Doc Fulton thought it was funny. And they both said, but we're mildly wounded. And you're like, ah! No problem. Your crazy survivalist is finding like food and water for you guys as you sit there. It shows him like trying to cook stuff, and you guys are like, "Look, a new horrible form." He's like, "Ah!" And you just continue hearing, "Ah, ah," throughout the night, and occasionally, "Brrr." And yeah, you two are realizing being anywhere around Alex Kinley, while he owns the armor, not wears the armor, owns the armor, pretty much don't count on stealth. If you need a distraction, that would work. But it doesn't always move. So, like, it is possible for him to stealth, and then, like, if he makes it at half, then he does the Darth Vader where he pops up and then starts breathing while he's, like, swinging on Luke and shit. So, it's a weird thing. But, now, who is wanting to try? Now, you've got two options here. One person can either try the all-important shadow walking skill, or you can have more time to drive Papa Smurf insane, wandering through the fucking desert as a giant thing of water, a big cool drink of water, and a fucking demon. So, who's doing the shadow walking? What's that?
I think I'm at the sanity point where I'm going to try and shapeshift blue. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
Nope.
Cool. Who's doing the shadow walking primary?
I'll do it.
All right, and the destination is?
Burlington 2.0.
Got it. Important to note which, yes.
Yes.
No, damn it.
So is this the basic shadow, or is this a small group through shadow?
This is basic shadow walking. We'll do you fine.
Okay.
Now, if you don't make it, then all right. Sadly, you guys come walking into Burlington and such. Are you all back in human form, or did you want to see what it does to the locals?
No.
Okay. You guys come wandering in. Currently, you are... I'll tell you what, Burlington is the fucking zone that keeps on giving. I had no idea the players had visited this many goddamn times. Right, you guys come out of a light forest, and eventually you reach a turnaround area, like where you can like gracefully drive your car around a circle thing and then go back in the same direction. You seem to be heading in a, everybody give me navigation or direction sense rolls to know what direction you're walking. If some people succeed and others fail, there's a violent disagreement. Right. Fulton ends up sitting on rock yelling his direction is correct. Kinley joins in with Fulton. They violently disagree with the direction you were saying because you were going south. Both of them are insisting it's east and are happy to sit on you until you agree.
I agree.
All right. So you guys continue on, eventually coming to West Main Street. Now, the forest here looks super... Have you guys explored much of Burlington? Do you know what things look like?
Not me.
Cool. Have you been to New Burlington before?
Yeah, that was the one time with yeah.
Good. Then you already got tarot cards. That's what I wanted.
Yes, I did. I got tarot cards.
And reset fog. Yes. Map. The trees that you're now going through look like this. Everybody's hiding from the camera. Okay. And...
Ooh, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, super spooky. Now, if you wanted to turn to your right, then it has a weird fucking big distortion. If you want to turn left, then it goes off onto a small path, or you can continue straight down the paved street. Hello.
I'm eating.
Left, right, or straight? This is not a fucking difficult question. Left is path. Straight is street. Right is distortion.
Not to the distortion.
Okay, so you're down to either left or straight.
Straight.
Straight sounds good.
You guys continue down. Eventually see a sign that says West Main Street. And then it goes into Main Street of Burlington. There's a lot of very familiar businesses and such here that you guys have seen in the past. I've given a list already, I believe, of all the different businesses. Here's what the pictures look like. Ta-da. Different cars are parked everywhere. You remember cars, those things that Doc Fulton likes to destroy along with random people. These don't fly, though, which is good because there'll be less dropping and terrified screaming from the rock.
Oh, look, you can go to the moo cow.
Murr.
Kinley, you can be a sign twirler.
People are staring at you, and one of them goes, "What are you dressed like that for?"
He's a sign twirler for the moo cow.
Oh, okay. Happy Friday. Hey, he's a moo cow guy. You should wear a sign or something, let people know. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
You guys are on Main Street. You can see all the different businesses around. I don't know if you need a list again, but they are here.
All right. We head over to the Roadhouse.
Nobody seems to be unconscious or anything like that, but you guys continue walking down the street to East Main Street. Eventually, you come to another spooky forest that looks a lot like the spooky forest on the opposite side of town, to the point where I can use the same goddamn picture. And eventually, you get to Roadhouse. It looks like there's a bunch of tough-looking bikers and such that are hanging out near the Roadhouse. Roadhouse looks like this. Roadhouse.
Double deuce.
The motorcycles are the Indian brand for those who are familiar with motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. Indian motorcycle, sure.
Oh, yeah. Indians were the shit back in the day.
Yep.
Collector's items now, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No problem. You guys go into the Roadhouse, and there's a bunch of tough-looking people
At
around.
this point, we're all sitting here like zombies, and Logan's just like, whatever, you know.
Hey, I'm trying to keep it going for your last 45 minutes, because I think that the secret cow level stunned or frustrated Chris into a coma. So you guys go in the Roadhouse, and there's a lot of people in like the 1950s greaser style and stuff like that, posturing and trying to look tough, and everybody stops and looks at Kinley. And at you guys too, because you're not dressed
We're
like
in
this.
Western costumes, yeah. Howdy, partners. We're rustling up some cattle.
"I think you're in the wrong place," says a random guy approaching. "You should take your heifer and go somewhere else."
I just stand there and look smug.
"Think we should brand him?" Says another guy. A Patrick Swayze looking guy comes up and goes, "Hey guys, break it up, keep it clean. Everybody's just here to have a good time." You can sense that soon a bar brawl may start. The wrong word could be said and start a bar brawl. Or Kinley can do something and start a bar brawl.
Yeah, I'd actually like to see that.
You've seen Kinley beat up on lots of helpless children before.
Yeah, just hug them to death.
You probably could.
Go to sleep. All right, is Sandman here?
No. Nobody is unconscious at all. Nobody even looks vaguely unconscious.
Isn't that why we're here, guys?
Metallica's not here either.
Why not?
I don't know.
We want Metallica.
Mm-hmm. We all do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody who's actually physically met Sandman before can give me a evidence analysis and a quarter roll if you've actually met him before.
Yep.
The Rock stares into the distance.
Yep.
Kinley stares into a different distance.
They serve an alcohol here, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So who the fuck are we here to talk to? Like, where is he?
You talk to the bartender.
Bartender comes over and says, beer or whiskey? Or
Whiskey.
beer and whiskey.
Whiskey, partner.
All right. Gives you a whiskey. Bill it to the B&B.
To what? Don't
Yes.
do what now?
Yes.
Yep.
You know you're going to get into fights dressed like that, don't you?
Well,
Okay. I'd rather you not get into fights in here, though.
we'll take it outside.
Oh, thanks. What do you have to drink?
Whiskey.
Gives you a glass. He gives you a fucking tiny ass glass of whiskey. What in the fuck?
Bottle.
Kink. He just looks at you like, really? He says, you're going to drink a bottle.
It was probably
Yeah.
He
Pretty much.
says, what?
To start with.
He says, oh, to start with. Like, yeah, I've heard that before. He says, what the fuck? Give me alcohol drug tolerance to fucking just... It's a trick, says some other guy at the bar. And the bartender's like, he puts another bottle up. He goes, there you go. And what do you have to drink, sir? Your cow seems really thirsty.
Ask for a sarsaparilla.
That's actually exactly what I was going to ask for.
He gives you a whiskey. He goes, there you go.
Thanks. I go,
And that's how the bar brawl started. Everybody just give me an unarmed roll to see basically how do you do during the bar brawl that starts from him throwing a drink in some random guy behind him's face and it all escalating up from there. Jesus Christ, Kinley, especially... Right, you have cleared out the entire bar. Everybody else is outside in a fucking pile. Between you and the fucking Rock just went nuts. Everybody's sitting or laying outside in a big fucking pile. Patrick Swayze's in the pile somewhere too. And you got the bar to yourself, and the bartender is fucking sheet white, and he's doing the trying to pour you drinks, and then he realizes you don't want him to pour them, just gives you bottles.
Good.
They're like some guy still hung up by the back of his shirt, like, and he's going slowly around the fucking fan.
Like I said, howdy, partner.
Anything you say, sir. Yeah. Fulton was doing the normal type bar fighting and stuff, you know, where it's like, you know. But, okay, yeah, 2 1/4. Fuck you guys. All right, your bar now. Still no Sandman.
Okay, put the card table back up. I'm going to play Hit Point Regeneration.
You're gonna do what?
I'm playing Hit Point Regeneration.
Oh, card? Oh.
Yeah, card.
Are you wounded again?
Oh, it's HP. Wait, hold it. It says roll a d20, add that to your MP up to your normal maximum. I think it's a typo because it says HP regeneration at the top.
Probably typo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, give me the card table. I'll roll d20.
I've hit the button several times for move map, so I don't know when it will choose to move, but whenever it does, all hail the great roll 20.
Whatever, I'm healed.
Cool.
I'll just drop it as soon as the roll 20 deigns to work for us.
Yay! I'll hit it some more. There it goes.
There we go.
Okay, you guys wait around fruitlessly.
I start singing Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Give me a singing roll. If you'd like to do the dance that goes with it, I'll need a dancing roll as well.
I fumbled my singing roll.
The people, you hear the people groaning in the pile. Please stop.
Oh no, I'm going to sing you to sleep now.
I go, moo.
Mr. Sandman, give me a dream.
You seem to have upset your cow.
Ooh, Sandman.
What I was thinking of is how fucked up would it be if you had 3 PCs playing at once, all of them had the cow armor, and were going into combat with it. It would be silly and scary all at once.
Yep. That's what we should do this season. We should get everybody cow armor.
I actually thought next time it was me and Freddie with like a new person. That'd be hilarious.
Guess what we're going to do with you today, he says. And the new guy's like, oh, hell. That's right. You thought you were a nuclear physicist, but instead you're going to become one of the cowboys. Oh. All right. Yeah, you guys wait around. Pretty much the bartender, he's like, oh, we're going to be closing soon, he says experimentally at about 1 a.m.
So when's the last time you saw the guy who speaks with a Swedish accent?
What guy who speaks with a Swedish accent, says the bartender.
Sandman.
What's Sandman?
Guy puts everybody to sleep because he's so boring.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you won't know. It resets every day.
Right, yeah, there's an area he appears in every day.
No, not necessarily. There's more of a randomness to that.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
More
weird
false
pattern.
information from the other PCs.
Yes.
Yay.
I love the PC stories they tell each other that are wrong. It makes me happy and my nipples harden.
And eventually everybody has the wrong information.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking thing of beauty there. I especially love some of the stories Freddie tells. It's like, really?
I enjoyed having to tell Freddie what was going on with Amber. One session. It's like, dude, have you been alive? Yeah, there's this war, and Chaos decided to step out and do stuff because too much pattern, and oh.
Are you wishing to leave the bar or test the bartender to see how far he will go to ask you to leave?
Yeah, we own this place now.
All right. At about 2 a.m., the bar becomes self-serve, he tells you. And he leaves whiskey on the counter and fucks off.
All right, Kinley, do your thing.
Do my thing. We're going to wake up in the bed and breakfast soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do my thing what?
Drink all the liquor.
No. It's kind of not fun knowing that it all just resets tomorrow.
That is a
Yeah,
downer.
okay.
But it's one of the happy, sad things. It's kind of like watching.
All right, well, in the
Logan's
meantime, I'll
refrigerator.
chug back my whiskey and fail my alcohol drug tolerance.
Yeah, he gets nice and drunk.
Yeah.
Would you like to play with his udders while you're drunk?
Hang on a second.
He's thinking it over.
Nope.
I was going to say, when did I get udders?
You don't have udders, but he will find one udder if he's drunk enough. I mean, people think you can't milk a male dog or male cow, but you can. It just takes a while, and they can only give a little milk at a time. Then you have to wait a while.
But it's very high in protein.
That's right. It'd have been funnier if there's a big udder in the middle of his armor. That'd have been good. I should put that in the next set. Ooh.
Thank God you didn't think about that before you gave me mine.
I was just thinking of the 2.0 version of the same armor, but it has like a fucking udder with an acid attack thing. PCs would be like, I like the acid attack, but I fucking hate having an udder. Wow. No, I've just always I've never had a secret cow level in any of my campaigns, so I decided it was fucking time.
Yep.
That's fair enough.
Did some research, stole one, got it. He's done eating. Here comes some action. See if you can get Chris out of his I'm pissed at everything because nothing is working for me funk.
Yeah.
Good slapping around should be a good start.
Good slapping.
Do you want me to cut to...
At breakfast?
Well, I was going to say, there's a clock here, and it gets up to 5:59, and you see the second hand going around, and you all wake up naked in your beds with your 1950s style clothing draped over a chair, and there's the wash basin and the big wardrobe, and chair and a bed, and it's the smell of bacon and pine saw in the air.
Bacon and pine saw, just like Mom used to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clean up, get my 50s clothes on, grab my gear from the wardrobe.
Great. Yeah, when you open your wardrobe, because cow armor is fucking big and bulky, it does the hilarious falling out on you, Matt. Unfortunately, you're strong enough that you just stand there and go, so? As opposed to being swept away in a tide of shit.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you wanted to fall down to try to go with the guide, you could try to roll with it if you wanted, or you just stand there and put on your shit.
Whiskey. Yeah.
Can you pour some in on these goddamn crabs?
Yeah, you've both got crabs still.
Both?
Yeah.
How have I got crabs?
Well, you remember those women you were fucking the other day? Some of them were the same women he was fucking the other day.
Yep.
They were madly attracted to you as well.
Of course they were.
Mm-hmm.
They were only female. Let's have a look.
Yeah, you can cast magic on yourself if you want. It'd be under the cure disease thing.
Yeah. It's times
3
in this one. Yeah, try harder. And I'm cured.
No more crabs for you. You hear knocking at a desperate, soft knocking at the door, which you could ignore if you wanted, as he's mad. You hear mad scratching noises.
I open the door, naked.
Fix this.
Oh my god.
Are you naked also?
No, I put my 50s clothes
Oh, that's
on.
right. He shows his zipper jam.
Come on.
Do up.
Fucking hell, took ages. Fumble!
Yay!
Fumble card.
And let's see what happens. Russ, your dick explodes.
It does not.
That was the will roll, not the...
Oh, sorry.
spell.
Let's see. Holy shit. If you were casting a spell, you seem broken, roll an additional d20 magic point loss. This may cause you to become unconscious for hours.
Nice.
Not in your case, but may cause you to become unconscious for a while.
No.
No, or not. He goes...
God damn it.
All right, Kimley, come on. You can do this.
Give me another fumble.
Get your cow on.
I've got to wait first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, no, that wouldn't have affected me. I wasn't casting a spell.
It's all part of the same willpower spell.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I didn't even attempt to roll the spell.
Man, sounds good to me.
It was more the will to make it, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you tried to make magic work. And
Magic
it
leaked out of you. You
I just
tried
have to
too
wait.
hard. It leaked out of your pants.
I'll wait 9 minutes.
9 minutes later, it just shows you guys staring at each other. Him scratching himself and Kinley just level stare for fucking 9 straight minutes.
Why, oh why, oh why. God.
Thank you, God. All right.
Cure your crabs. Give me your
Hooray!
pants next time. Save them for me. Right.
Hey, those girls were in the Smurf with me.
I'll go down to breakfast.
The owner and lady look up as they hear a clip clopping down the stairs, and they're like, "Oh, are you
No.
working for Moo Cow?"
I didn't say I got into my armor. I just said I went
Oh.
down to breakfast. Naked.
You didn't say you got into your clothes
you hear,
either, so.
yeah, you hear screaming and stuff from downstairs.
As always. I'm so used to it by now. I just sit down by the bar and get myself a whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Give me a essence times 1 roll, Kinley.
Oh my god.
Throughout the screaming and stuff.
No.
You ignore it and keep eating.
Oh, that's something I wanted to do.
Russ, are you going down to eat amidst the screams, or
Yeah, sure.
do you want to just revel in your crab-free pants?
I go upstairs to Doc's room. I just burst in. I don't care. I was like, Doc! Right, I look for his lamps.
Chris has gone from coma to disappeared.
Yeah.
He done gone. He's not with us anymore.
I look for his genie lamps that he was carrying around.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're in there.
Great. Not on the, we know the one that's the Horcrux, not that one, the one I was drinking whiskey from. I play, before I lose it, Analyze Device.
Ooh. All right.
Can you read it out? Or do you know what it does?
Generally, what it is a trap meant to suck in people, and they can only be released by somebody else rubbing the lamp. All you have to do is uncork it or whatever. And hold on, let me set up a scene for Chris when he shuffles over to his computer.
That'll be a good practical joke.
That could be very handy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
So, Chris, you're laying there naked in bed in Burlington, and all of a sudden your door bursts open of your room, and a big naked red-haired man comes in, rips open the door of your wardrobe, grabs the pink lamp, and goes, "Ho, ho, 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 ho." We can't hear you. You're muted or something.
The pink lamp.
Yeah, the bottle thing?
The big genie bottle.
Oh.
The one Kinley was drinking out of? Yeah.
With
It's
the pillows
Kinley
in it.
that's naked in your room. You're worried he may try to push that up his ass or something.
I mean, if that's what he wants to do.
Or he's here to eat the rest of the little pillows out of it, thinking they're actually marshmallow surprises. You're really not sure.
So, Doc, during the night I had an epiphany.
Yeah.
Something came to me, I think a genie, in my dreams, and said, this thing's a fucking trap. And it sucks someone in, and it traps them in there until someone rubs it. Rubs it real good. Real hard.
Dun, 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 dun,
And that's why it tried to suck you in when you open the bottle.
dun, dun.
Right, and then it ejaculates the person forth.
Does that mean that there is someone not trapped in there already? Or can it hold multiple people? The question is, have you rubbed it already? Is there
No.
someone possibly in here that we could release?
Well, see, this is the trick one. So whatever's in there is probably not a good thing.
It's a trap. It's a trap one. So the point was, this was set up so you would go and go, ooh, here's the lamp. Open it, and you get sucked in, and you're trapped in there.
Right.
How many people could potentially be in there? All the people that were trying to find his real lamp.
The Rock shows up and grins at you guys.
There could be 100 in there having a party, all pissed out of their head on the whiskey I poured in there earlier.
Huh. Oh, put it on the table here. How hard is it to do magic here, Logan?
Pretty hard.
Not too bad.
Times 3.
Okay, depends on who you talk to, I guess.
It's not that bad. We've all got enough willpower that it's not that bad.
So tempted to rub it and see who comes out.
Do it.
I wouldn't want to. If we're going to do it, we need to do it in the right environment.
Are you saying that you standing there naked rubbing a lamp is not the right environment?
Well, a small bedroom where hundreds of people might pour out into if they're all trapped in there might not be a good idea.
I'm just imagining you being the first thing they see as a naked guy rubbing the lamp.
I
And-
got it. Let's go to the embassy and get all the MMO people and tell them to open the bottle.
The scary thing is that you're now getting a vision of Kinley with the lamp, with the open end rammed into his ass, and then rubbing it, and the genie coming out of his mouth and looking fucking horrified. And the genie going, "Oh, what was your wish?" And Kinley's like, "I'm good."
Yeah, I guess I'm going to try and shapeshift blue again. Nope.
Okay, you see The Rock trying real hard. He tries so hard and he tries so long, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
So with my spellcraft, Logan, if I dispelled it, would everybody just pop out if they were in there, or would they poof?
Give me a sense high magic and then analyze high magic and
No.
here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble.
I thought it was like a skill, not a spell.
Perceive?
I can do that whenever I want.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
not
yeah.
a time per day.
Oh yeah, but you may be stunned or something like that from trying to overload.
Okay.
See? He goes, eh. 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 Eh.
That bad.
He just does that for a while. He's having a bad week. Yeah, fumble card can be given for anything, or I could lie to you and tell you all kinds of shit, or whatever I feel like. That's the whole beauty of it.
Mm.
It's always worked like that. I don't know where you guys get these weird ideas.
Okay.
You.
Right. He says. Oh, and everybody give me a listen roll.
Yeah, I was going to say, try and listen into if there's anyone in the bottle.
Basic success.
Mm.
Quarter.
Mm.
I can never find the hell. Ah. Yeah, got it by half.
Right. Rock, he puts his ear to the bottle and you're... You two know that's from Kinley's room. Like, Rock is like, fuck me. The spirits of the cows are in the bottle.
Okay.
And you sure wish that Kinley would put on some clothes or something if he's going to go on an adventure today.
When I'm ready.
He spends a lot of time naked. He'd be the primary guy at a fucking nudist camp, you're thinking. He'd just wander around naked all the time.
I don't have time for clothes.
Well, Doc Fulton doesn't have any clothes on either. He's just still in bed until I hear otherwise.
Right. Who's going to go in then?
Into the bottle?
Yeah.
Into Doc Fulton's bed?
Aren't we
get my
worried
gear on.
about if we rub it, a bunch of people will come out?
I get my gear on and I jump in the bottle.
Oh.
Well, right. You get dressed up in all your gear, and you're not sure how to jump in the bottle unless you're talking literally.
No,
I
you,
open
you,
And
you're
then I stick my finger in there and I let it suck me in.
All right, sure. Let's see. Just fail, since you're trying to let this happen, fail me at essence times 1 roll. Any other thing is completely successful. If it's essence times 1, you're just too buff. Cool. You get sucked into the bottle. Give me a catch roll there, Kinley. Ah.
And the bottle breaks and Doc Fulton is no more.
Super awkward. Fortunately, Kinley would have survived playing catch with his dad, unlike most of the fucking people in the world who don't. And you are now somewhere else. Now, it looks a lot like what I'm going to show you here. The main difference is I want you to imagine most of the throw pillows are gone and everything is fucking just reeks of fucking whiskey.
It's my kind of place.
The genie's, right? Yeah, the genie's bottle. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Do you recognize that set?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun, 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 dun.
Yep. I actually saw how they shot it, and it's pretty much the size of a very small room. So it would suck to be trapped in there, and you are like, hundreds of people will not fucking fit in here. Maybe 20 if you stack them right. But yeah, there's nobody else in here, which is kind of a relief because, on the other hand, Alex may have drunk some people now that you're thinking about it because when he drinks, he kind of quaffs. He goes, and so there could be a bunch of fucking slowly dissolving fucking bodies in his fucking stomach for all you know. And this is alarming.
Let me go get whiskey.
Are you gonna naked wander
Doc.
downstairs to get whiskey?
Doc.
Oh, you can
Doc.
hear him, Doc.
Yes.
He sounds really big. Give me a listen roll to be able to engage in a conversation there. It's like, yes, I know. Okay, good enough. Yeah, there's a lot of yelling what now and then, but other than that, you can hear him.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
It's no fun having a giant yell at you.
How is it?
It's a small little room with a lot of couches and cushions. It all smells like whiskey.
It's a circular room, too. You're not sure where they found the circular couches for this room, but, you know.
I'm sure in the 70s somewhere.
Do you want me to try get you out?
Okay.
So you're going to rub one out?
I'll rub one out.
All right. And let's see. You are rubbing the lamp. The PC who rubs the lamp now must make their essence times 3 roll, since this is a times 3 magic zone, to get him out. Otherwise, and avoid getting sucked in yourself. So, good luck.
Right.
Yeah. He pops. He goes, big pink smoke, and then it comes in. And then when the smoke clears, there is Doc Fulton.
Oh man, I want this for my house. I want to live in that genie ball.
It's pretty small.
Oh, that's all right. I don't need a lot of room.
And when Doc Fulton appears, he tells you that you have 3 wishes. Doc Fulton, you must grant him 3 wishes. I will give you details here. Whisper Chris.
You don't want to know my first wish.
The look on his face. What is it? Oh, poor Chris. Welcome back, buddy. Okay. He tells you got 3 wishes.
Ah, great.
Wish for a pony.
We know it's not going to be profit. It's going to be you get fucked with, and you got to do your best to try and accomplish that wish, no matter how silly it is. So if you ask for something, and he'll have to go and get something that's similar or close to it.
He's looking at you expectantly, like you better fucking get wishing type thing. He also looks like he is sick to death of it already, and he just got out of the bottle.
Is anybody going to put some clothes on?
No.
Well, Doc Fulton did, but Kinley won't.
All right, fine. When in Rome, I strip down.
Okay.
I pick up the pillow from the bed and I hand it to Chris. I wish for a pillow.
Here's your pillow.
1 of 3 wishes has been granted.
I give it back to him. I wish for a pillow.
Here's your pillow.
2 of the 3 wishes have been granted.
I hand it back to him.
Wish for a pony.
Wish for. I wish for a pillow.
Here's your pillow.
You are free of your geas. You may now ignore him or whatever.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say, I wish for a pony. He starts to hand you the pillow and just goes out fucking
pillow pony.
buys you a fucking pony and brings you.
So you lose a little bit of yourself every time you cannot accomplish the wish.
Oh, shit. Fuck that then.
Well, mind you, you can do it in the most lackadaisical thing. Like, you could have given him a picture of a pony.
Oh, yeah, I would have drawn him. I was going to draw him a pony if he wanted a pony.
Yeah, that would totally work. I mean, yeah. Now, if they try to get rules lawyery on you, you can ignore them after so many words. So, you know.
Give me a hair from Papa Smurf's beard.
That would be a fucked up wish. There would be some fucking unhappy PCs.
I would just grab a load of hair of your fucking shit.
There you go, Papa Smurf. That'd be a good one there.
See,
mustache should be my mustache.
I would love to become the genie of this bottle. I want to just like the PCs just walk up and just rub it and be like, Kinley's here. And just fuck around with it.
So as you can see, it is not just well, now it was a double trap. Now it's actually a triple trap. This is give me evidence analysis rolls for more details. The Rock smiles and nods. Fulton's like, triple trap, eh? Kinley, the first trap, first guy who opened the bottle might probably get sucked in. The guy who rubs the bottle to try to get him out probably gets sucked in. And the triple trap, and then if they get let out, they have to grant wishes or lose stat points. And of course, the third part of the trap is while they're in there, they are now subjected to the overpowering reek of whiskey and everything is fucking wet.
That's why I want to live there.
There you go.
Full of whiskey.
Yeah. They used to have a lot of nice throw pillows and shit in there, but those became magic fucking mushrooms for Kinley. What do you do now?
One day I will live in the bottle.
All right, so we're all naked in Doc's room.
Well, Doc's not naked, but you two are.
Right. That was a bit of fun. Yeah, we're going to get our stuff on.
All right. Kinley drops the bottle on the bed and wanders off to get dressed because that's how he rolls.
Oh, no. I'm coming back for the bottle.
Oh, he comes back in. Yike! Takes off.
Mine!
All right, well, I get my clothes off the floor and, start dressing.
All right, you guys all get dressed. We're ready to go out and conquer the day and anything else that you can find to conquer. Is there any one other thing you would like to try to do today during the game session? Because...
yeah, I don't know how to know when the Sandman, if he's going to be here at all. How it's going to work with that, so...
As he says that, you hear...
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's actually a reason why all this stuff is happening. Nobody's figured out the pattern yet. It's awesome.
It's something.
I just said his name as well.
That's the sound of a horn, by the way.
I know, but I'm wondering if it's every time we've been talking about him, he comes.
Reasonable.
I'm just thinking back.
But then again, I sang that song last night and you didn't show up.
No, true.
He wouldn't stop singing. You still have fucking daymares about that.
Oh, let's go outside and have a look.
All right. Well, fortunately, you guys are all dressed, so you don't have to sit there and windmill him to death. And eventually, you see this guy. Mr. Sandman, bring me ice cream. I am fat and need more calories. Walking down the street, he's got that axe that says that on it. He stops when he sees you guys and goes, "You are dressed as a giant cow." I am not here to hurt you, but if you charge me, I will have no choice but to put you down.
No charging, talking.
I am going over to the roadhouse. Stand aside, I will go past, and then you may talk to me there.
Excellent.
Do you guys wish to get well the fuck away from him so you can walk by? People are just fucking dropping around this guy. He is not paying them any notice. He pretty much will walk over them if they're in his way. Does not give any fucks. He doesn't seem to be actively doing anything to cause this. Give me evidence analysis rolls for more information.